the day. Would you give Shaun a hand? Shaun is married to one of our police secretaries, Jen, with the camera and the uniform over there smiling broadly. We have David Clark. He's one of our full-time players. One of our full-time police officers and a volunteer firefighter. We got Lieutenant Tom Moore and Sergeant Keith Klafke. Sergeant Klafke is our Taser instructor, and we've had the Taser for over 5 years now. They're very good tools. Sergeant Klafke had to use it one time on the sergeant's picture on the man who was cutting himself with a knife. And they hit the guy with the taser, they got the knife away, he got some help, and he had to thank them for saving his life. We've also used it not as a taser somebody because it's a red dot. And when that dot is put on you, they know you're going to get hit. We had one young man that dropped a utility knife and he wouldn't drop otherwise. It's a good tool that we carry.
I got a dead one here. If anybody wants to see it later, you guys can play with it. It doesn't turn on or nothing. If anybody wants to see that later. So here's our Taser. It's called the X26. You hear on the news 50,000 volts. Actually what happens is 50,000 volts the pressure needs to get to a person, and it can go up to 2 inches of clothing. Right here, today, last year we did it straight on the skin. This year we're going to do it through what we carry is our bulletproof vest. I'm going to hit them in the vest, it'll be the same effect. And you can go up to clothing. One probe can be this far away and it'll still get a connection. All it is 2 probes, and all you got to do is make a simple electrical connection. One probe to the next probe and back to the gun. So if I got a probe up here and a probe here, that's the only place I can't really touch to get the effect. He can still use his legs and his arms on that side, but usually how effective this is no matter where it hits, it pretty much locks up the body just because it's overwhelming. What it does is it simulates the brain talking to the body. So like if you guys touch a hot stove, your brain tells it it's hot, move your hand. What this does is it disrupts that talking ability between the muscles in the body and the brain, and all it does is gives you like a pulsating for 5 seconds. It'll kind of pulsate you. It retracts the muscles 100 times in a second, on and off, on and off. So it kind of feels when he's done, like he's lifted some weights, maybe ran around the block a little bit. He'll be just a little bit fatigued. But in 5 seconds, when the taser goes off by itself, he's up and ready to go again. So if the cartridge is on, the probes come out, you can see it, you can hear it. It goes in 5 seconds all by itself, and then it's done. At that time, hopefully we already have him in handcuffs, because at that time, that's when we cuff him under power, we call it. That's our window of opportunity. If I'm by myself and he's on the ground, and after 5 seconds he wants to get up and fight again, I can just keep hitting him and hitting him and hitting him until I get back up or I can get him in handcuffs. So we got him under control. Who's seen it before? Who's been here before? This is last year's Taser victim back.
Raise your hand again, Mike.
So, that was a good show. Are we ready? You ready? Now, when we come up on scene, we use this when there's somebody aggressive towards us. We don't just come up and pop people. there's got to be a reason. Maybe he's in a fighting stance, maybe he already fought, maybe he's already hurt somebody. This guy's ready to fight the rest of us. This gives us the ability to stay back a little bit, and we can go all the way back to 25 feet, and I can take him this far away. Instead of getting in close and trying to wrestle with him, he looks like a pretty big guy, so I don't want to mess with him. I'll just stand back and hit him with the taser, and we'll go that way. Are you ready? Let's all give him a round of applause. I got a little red dot on there, so we yell taser, taser, so the rest of us know that it's going to go off. And you're going to hear a little bit of a pop noise, and you're going to see 2 wires come out with 2 probes. You guys ready? Yep. Taser, taser, taser. And you see, let him go. He's stiff as the board, and you'll hear it come off and see his body give out. As of right now, just stay there.
You okay? John, you okay?
I still got him under control. Not free yet. So, right now I still have him. If I take this off and disconnect from him, I don't. So I keep that on, and I give him commands. Stay on the ground, put your hands behind your back. If he wants to fight me, I'll hit him again. You want to go again? No more? No, he's gone. We take him off. The wires are pretty brittle, so we need to be careful about them. We break those.
Let's hear it for him.
If anybody wants to see it or see the rest of it, you can come on over. Look at it.